Hi, I'm Jacqueline and welcome to Timeless Beauty Studio for the Mature Woman. This video today is going to be on the mature lip. So if you have any sort of a downturn in your lip or some thinning of your lips, like a lot of us do actually as we get older, I'm starting to get a little bit of the downturn in my lip. So the video is going to be giving you some tips and tricks on applying your lipstick and makeup around the lips. So if you're interested in watching and getting some tips on this, please stay tuned. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about a little bit of the care of your lips. So just to make sure that you take good care of your lips, keep them moisturized and protected from the sun, I suggest too that you do a little bit of an exfoliation. I do have this product here. It's called The Kiss, and this is from Lush. And what it is a pink sugar scrub, like you can see here. And you just smear it on your lips and rub it around just very gently, and then rinse it off, and that will exfoliate your lips. There's a lot of lip products you can get for exfoliating the lips. You can also make your own at home with brown sugar and a little bit of honey and olive oil, and just do the same thing. So exfoliate your lips, and like I had mentioned, moisturize your lips, and also find a lip balm that has SPF in it. So I do have one. I don't have it here to show you. It's lip balm from Maybelline, and it's called Baby Lips, and I believe they do have an SPF in it. So that's a good one. Another thing is the Body Shop has a really nice lip butter, and I put this on every night before I go to bed to keep my lips moisturized, and it's a really nice lip butter, keeps them nice and moist. Okay, so you're prepping your lips, making sure they're nice and moist, and the first thing I want to talk about is what we're going to do is highlight bring out highlight a little bit on the outside of the lips. So when I'm applying my lip pencil, I'm not going to go right down into the corner of my lips, which I'll be showing you shortly. But first of all, I want to show you how to put a little bit of lightness in the corners so they're not so dark, so they don't look so closed in and downturned. So a couple suggestions for that is I do have the MAC concealer palette here, and there's a couple colors in here that I like to use. And this is the light one. They have a light and a medium. And you could also use concealer, just your regular concealer. I have the Maybelline Fit Me here, and this one is number 15 Fair. You could use that too. And also, you could also use I have a pencil here which is flush toned, and you could use that in the corner of your mouth too. Well, what I'm going to do first of all is show you with my Maybelline concealer palette. I'm going to take my pencil brush, which I have from MAC, and I'm going to take, these are the light colors on this side. This side is the cool light colors, this side is a little bit warmer. We have our correctors, I'm sorry, down here. We have the peachy tone and the yellow tone. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit of the light with the peachy tone here, and I'm going to mix that together like so. And what I'm going to do is just take it into the corners of my lips before I start anything else. First of all, before I forget, I wanted to mention I do have the MAC Prep and Prime, and I like to smooth out my lip too. I've already moisturized this morning, but I'm going to start by smoothing out the lip just along the edges with the Prep and Prime. And that gives your lips a nice smooth finish, especially if you have lines in the lips. This is a nice option to use if you have the lines that come down into your lips, to smooth that out along the lips. So I'm going to let that sit. Then I'm going to take my concealer that I had mentioned, and I had mixed the two colors, and I'm going to take it just into the corners of my lips. So I'm going to take it, as you can see right here, and just highlighting that inside of my lip here. And I'm going to take it down into the folds that I have, or what you call marionette lines. And I'm going to take it a little bit in there, and like so. So I've covered the corner of my mouth and just a little bit into those marionette lines to lighten it up. Then what I'm going to do is just take my finger and I'll pat it in, make sure it's blended right in, like so, and you can't see it. So it's just lightening up that corner of the lip. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Again, taking the two colors here on the lighter side, right into the corner, and again into a little bit of the fold here, just to lighten that up. Okay, so I'm going to pat that in. Now make sure when you do put it in the corners of your lips here that you do really want to make sure that it's patted in, because you don't want to see the white or any of the concealer. Okay, so I've patted both the light concealer right into the corners and down those lines. So that's lightened them up, lightened up my lips there. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my lip pencil, and what I have here is the MAC lip pencil. I like the MAC pencils, they're really great on the lips. This one is called Nightingale. It's a berry color. I'm going to be using a berry color lipstick. You know, fall is almost here, so I thought I'd venture into the berry colors now. So with the lip pencil, I'm going to outline the lip, but I'm not going to go down right into the corner, because when you do that, it brings the lips down even farther. When we're young, you know, we do tend to, it's good to have your lip liner go right into the corner, but as we're getting older, we want to lighten that up a little bit. We don't want to draw attention down there. So I'll show you how I apply this. So I'm going to start right at the top of my lip. I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to stop just before the corner of my lip. I'm going to do the other side and stop just before I get to the end of my lip. I don't want to bring it right down. So what I've done, I just wanted to mention there's another little trick you can do. And whether you do it or not, it's up to you. It can be a little tricky, and if you don't do it if you don't do it well, you can actually look like the Joker, which we don't want to do. So what you do is you just take it and flick it just a tiny little bit up on the end here. I'm on the edge, and I'm just going to flick it just a tiny bit. So when you smile, you can see that coming out. It's barely noticeable. I'll do this side. Like so. Now if you think you've made a mistake, just take a Q-tip and just go like this and bring it up right from the corner. You can smear it off a little bit. Like you see, it's just a tiny little flick. And then I'm just going to take my Q-tip and blend that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom. And I'm just taking it right on the outer edge of my lips, because you want to make them look as full as possible without coming out with outside the lip. And I like to use the same color lip pencil as I'm using as a lipstick. I don't want to use a darker one in this case, because if you're using darker, it will definitely make that more predominant coming down here into the sides. You could possibly use a little bit darker on the bottom lip, but I like to keep it the same shade as the lipstick. So with the bottom lip too, I'm going to bring it up into the corner, but not all the way into the corner. And on this side, oh. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in my lips a little bit. This way your lipstick will stay on longer. And when it does, your lipstick does wear off, you won't have that ring. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know, hopefully I'm close enough that I didn't bring it down right into the corner. There's just a little space on either side. I have a little bit of an upturned line here, just a very slight one. like that. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to take my lipstick, and I'm using the I'm using 2 MAC lipsticks today. I'm using oh dear, my eyesight. They're both Cremesheen. One's called Hang Up, I believe. I think that's what it says, and the other one is Hot Gossip. So I'm going to take that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lip brush. You don't have to, but I'm just showing you that you don't want to bring too much color into the corners. So when I'm applying it, I'm going to apply it right into the middle of the lip first. Like so. You have a little more control with the lip brush. And then I'm going to bring it into just along the sides, just a little bit. It's a really pretty berry lipstick for the fall. I really like this one. Let me double check. I will put the name of them below. I'm going to put my glasses on here. Yeah, it's called Hang Up, and it's a Cremesheen. Very pretty. It's a cool tone berry. If you're looking for cool tone, there's warm tones and cool tones. So if you're cool tone like me, that's a great option. And then I'm going to blot it now. So I'm going to take my Kleenex and blot it. Now I want to brighten up just the center of the lip a little bit to make them look a little fuller. I'm going to take this one, and this is the called Hang Up. It's a nice, almost like a neutral pinky color. And I'm going to just do this in the center of the lip. And you can see it just pops the little part of this part of the lips out. And that's just to make them look a little bit fuller. And then last but not least, I'm going to add a little bit of lip gloss. And again, that will just pop the lips a little bit too. You don't have to add a lip gloss if you don't like lip gloss, but I'm just going to show you what a little bit of the gloss looks like. And I'm going to take it. Actually, I'm going to just put a little bit on my finger because I don't want to. No, I'm going to use my Q-tip. This is one I use for my my clients, and I don't want to contaminate it. So I've just popped it right into the center of the lips to make the lips pop. I like, this is actually a Rimmel lip gloss and clear. These Rimmel lip glosses are really nice because they don't have any stickiness to them, and they go on really nice. So anyway, like I said, I'll put everything down below. So that's it. So as you can see, the trick is you don't want these sides of your lips be hanging down. I mean, it's inevitable unless you get, you know, Botox or fillers eventually, if that's what you want to do. But I don't have any plans on doing that. At least I haven't thought about it anyways. It's not something I want to do right now. I don't know. I could change my mind down the road. Who knows, right? But anyway, yeah, so it just helps a little bit lift the lips a little bit and make them look a little fuller. So I hope you got something out of this and picked up some tips. If you have any questions regarding this technique or any comments, I would love to hear from you. And I appreciate any kind of remarks. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you join the Timeless Beauty community. And if you're already here with us, that's great. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoy the videos. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.